loses sight ever since, taking out Stan Luna, Luminous, and then Rem, all by scores of 2-0. So this is a red-hot Ling riding Princess Peach into battle here. And never mind, going to switch off into the Palutena as they're going to face off.
Now that you're a set ahead.
Yeah, I am a set ahead.
Yeah, it's
look at that.
Yeah,
okay,
White Nova versus
what was I looking at here?
You thought Ling was playing.
Yeah, this Ling is going to be in loser semifinals. Is going to take on the winner of this one. So that's what we were checking out. ChunkyKong and White Nova, of course. Yeah, DK and Palu. This might be painful for ChunkyKong if those first seconds were any impression.
Yeah, I mean, White Nova already trying to make the impression, say, hey, Ling, get ready for Palutena. You won't have to worry about the monkey, but the monkey with the hand slaps. You want Banana, give it to him, Palutena. Oh my god, he tried to do the same setup that White Nova did to him.
Sometimes you just got to try it. I don't blame him. But getting caught a little too often, I feel like, if you're... Oh, wow, the punch! ChunkyKong!
Oh my god, we must return.
Immediately coming back. You got to love that. And missing the grab. But, wow, ChunkyKong. What a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah, he's deleting stocks in 6 seconds.
Yeah,
even in DK's worst matchups, it's just like, okay, it doesn't matter who you are or like where you're from, because I can just delete you in 6 seconds. I can go into the game files and remove you.
Yeah. Oh my god, now you're talking about some Doki Doki Literature Club stuff. That is that is meta. But speaking of meta, let's talk a little bit more about Palutena and that back air off of the ledge. ChunkyKong falling victim to it. White Nova doing a good job of getting it back, but yeah, you're getting hit just a little too often. ChunkyKong picking their spots really well and certainly following up on some of those missed projectiles, which do leave you quite wide open.
Yeah, right now, Chunky's playing what I call the heavy tax. You go pretty much 0 to 70 on characters like Palutena, so I mean, it's kind of what he expected, but what he has to do right now is dodge that down air, and now that he has stage, pretty much, how are you going to finish it off? Oh, later.
Yeah. You're not,
Nobody's been teching that today, from what I've seen.
I mean, it's a little trickier on Wi-Fi, but at the same time, some of these people might be a little bit more used to it by now, you would think.
Yeah,
So,
I do think there are a few DKs that kind of enter these brackets, and I mean, people play against DK. DK has pretty linear game plans for the most part. You know what he wants, what he's going to do. So it's one of those things where he carries you off stage. Is just like start getting that tech ready. Like, just don't even bother mashing, because you don't. The last thing you want is to buffer and mash off stage, and then you're doing something that results in you dying anyways. But like that second stock, man, White Nova really got eaten alive.
yeah, and that's to the benefit of ChunkyKong, who of course going up 1-0 here in this winners final. But it's not winners final, losers quarterfinal. Talk about living in the past, my goodness. But we are I don't know, man. I'm thinking that White Nova is the so I'm looking this individual up on Smash GG. Obviously ChunkyKong has been going DK for most of this for most of their tournament life. Second most is not even close, and apparently they do have a Pocket Wario that they like to pull out, which is fun. But yeah, White Nova, it seems like they've been playing a lot of Ganon and have recently taken up Palutena. Apparently winning a tournament last time they were in a tournament, it seems, was like over a month ago, about 7 weeks ago. It's an 81-person tournament where they wound up beating an individual by the name of Time Gear in grand finals by a score of 3-1. That was a min that they wound up beating up. You talk about Japan calling it a broken character. I found that funny. So
hey, that's them, not me. They're the ones putting her high on the tier list. I have no opinion in the character.
Hey, there was a min in grand finals. Perhaps there's something to it. So ChunkyKong, however, just making quick work of White Nova in that game number 1 and looking to do so here on FD in game number 2. Liking the game plan thus far. You're going to get tagged up a little bit, as you mentioned, and kept off of the stage, but Yeah, it really is just going to be how efficient White Nova is in the advantage state. And keeping ChunkyKong off of the stage. You're not allowed to play the game here, says White Nova.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting to see when he would probably bust out that F smash because in the last game, ChunkyKong did leave himself open to possibly a few shield break scenarios with just letting Palutena just kind of aerial on his shield. And I was kind of thinking, like, man, maybe White Nova could probably take advantage of that, maybe get a shield break set up. And, okay.
Trying to figure out. I don't know who White Nova is. I'm thinking it's the Ganon main. I'm not quite sure. So forgive me for my lack of on-the-spot research here. I only have the stats in front of me. Down smash is going to take another stock. ChunkyKong's been getting quite a bit out of headbutt into the down smash.
Oh yeah, just headbutt having armor is already very beneficial. And double back air. Oh, another one. Oh my god. Ooh. That was about to be another stick. That was a destructive stock. Absolute annihilation. Absolute gorilla mode.
ChunkyKong wants to get this bracket done. ChunkyKong heard about how Smash GG was kind of slowing things up and was like, here, let me help you.
Yeah, and let's catch up to the bracket, why don't we?
Yeah, White Nova, sorry about you, kid, but you're going to have to just... You're just going to have to sit here and take this, B. You got no choice.
Oh my god, back there not killing at 150. There we go. That's the edge guard that he really needed to even the stock count up because it was pure beatdown on ChunkyKong's end.
Yeah, but still just defensively deficient, it seems like. Getting caught a little too easily by those jab blocks and did not have a jump. Yeah, you're trying to get aggressive against ChunkyKong. You're going to waste your jumps. Gotta say, you earned that one, B.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't ChunkyKong even doing that to you. You did that to yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I think he did try to like up B ledge snap, but he just kind of you roll the stick not far enough and gives him a side B. But man, that F smash finisher was just. I thought he was gonna finish off with a down air, but he's like, nah. I'll just wait for this get up and into the hand clap. And this was same edge guard that he had in that second game, but it was going to be ChunkyKong moving on. Almost getting a classic ding dong.
Almost getting a clap. Almost.
Yeah. That does work on platform stages, dude. Like I've experienced it myself. Getting ding. I said I got ding donged in the year 2020. What is happening?
Yeah, I mean, well, look, a lot of things have happened in the year 2020, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. So don't put it on yourself, brother. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be ChunkyKong earning their spot in loser semifinals, where they will take on Ling. And this, ChunkyKong's a tough out, don't get me wrong. I feel like DK versus Peach, at first glance, ML, it sounds impossible.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough matchup for most of the history of Smash. I think it's been a bad matchup for Donkey Kong. Like, it's just like Melee, obviously Peach is the top tier. Brawl, I think Peach was kind of slept on in Brawl, but obviously since Peach loses to Meta Knight in Brawl like everyone else, then it's kind of like, who cares? And then Smash 4, Peach had one of the smallest ding dong windows and like float, so she never really got grabbed. So that matchup was tough in this game, and then this game, Peach kind of just is just better character syndrome for Donkey Kong. Like, yeah, he can do the same things that he does to every other character, but Peach can also retaliate with her own crazy damage output and her own edge guarding and turn-ups as well.
I do think that this is one of those situations where Ling is going to have to be careful just because ChunkyKong does know. I mean, it's not even just that they're aggressive or whatever, because if you find yourself running in like guns blazing against Peach, they have so many ways to just turn a disadvantage into advantage. It's just not going to be cohesive to one's success, but certainly not going to translate into any long-term success if you're doing that in Smash in general. But I would also think, like, if you're Peach, if you're getting hit 3 or 4 times by the right things, you're just kind of dead.
Yeah,
like,